Welcome to your Daily Writing Habit, episode number 896. If you are writing a book or thinking about it, or maybe you've started writing a book but you need some help getting it done, you are in the right place. Good morning. Happy Writer Wednesday, everyone. I'm your host, Christine Whitmarsh. If you're looking for me online, look for Christine Inc., like that stuff we write with. Each day I'm sharing with you the writing habits I've learned over my 20 years as a ghostwriter, book coach, and author. I have found that three things in particular have a huge impact on your success as an author, and they can even turn someone who barely kinda sorta maybe sees themselves as a writer into a published book author. Those three things are writing fundamentals, productivity, and mindset habits. And once again, good morning, everyone. Happy Writer Wednesday. Each Wednesday here on the show, I share a quote that is pertinent to writing or being an author, all that other good stuff. I then find a way to help apply it to your writing in the most actionable way possible. So here is this week's quote. And this week's quote is actually a tweet I came across under the writing community hashtag on Twitter from a user named Barbara Avon, and it reads, "I'm lost. Can someone point me in the direction of the hashtag writing community? Because I rarely see anything writing related anymore. Book promos and ads get little engagement, including mine. Have pointless question tweets become more popular now? Is anyone out there?" So that was a tweet that I saw, and I have some thoughts on it. Being honest, pointless question tweets and also Facebook posts have always been popular. This isn't new, but yes, maybe more rampant for a few reasons now, including mental and emotional burnout by many people. They just need a break. Similarly, I've noticed more and more LinkedIn posts recently that are nothing more than polls with simple questions. I don't think these trends are necessarily a sign of the intellectual end of civilization, not quite yet anyway. So I'm going with mental and emotional burnout, and also, posting simple, fun questions is a way of staying away from the many controversial conversations that are happening online these days. People need a break. Now, onto one of her points about book promos and ads getting little engagement. Well, let's go back to Social Media 101. This goes back to the native tone and content styles of each platform. Twitter, in particular, resembles more of an online cocktail party with lots of real-time, organic human conversations happening, and quickly. And like any conversation at a cocktail party, the best ones usually have at least some sort of jumping-off point from something that is happening in the room. In other words, if you barge into an actual cocktail party with a copy of your book in your hand, burst into a circle of people talking over in the corner, hold your book up and say, "Have you heard about my book? It's about XYZ. You should buy it." How do you think that would go? In other words, as the expression goes, read the room. And yes, there are times where it's okay to do this. For instance, there's a very popular hashtag called Writer's Lift, and you'll see those all over Twitter, where users specifically invite authors to promote their books. But if your general book promos aren't getting the engagement you're looking for, ask yourself, what can you do to blend in better? What can you do to blend into existing conversations better? And yes, this might take a little time, searching hashtags related to your book, finding those conversations, finding the right circles of people in the room, just kind of listening to the conversations they're having and the tone, and then finding a way to blend in. Also, keep in mind that of all the social media platforms, Twitter moves the fastest. The posts have the shortest shelf lives. So if that's the platform you're looking to promote on, you're looking at a really decent time investment. Now, my personal strategy on Twitter is less about trying to talk to the whole room and more about building one-on-one relationships by consistently engaging with people I enjoy talking to, just like life. Really, that's how I approach life, so it almost seems kind of funny to refer to it as a strategy. Also, another thought. According to Publishers Weekly, print book sales rose dramatically in 2020, likely related to the shutdowns, but then that increase has continued through the first half of 2021. Print book sales are up. So the bottom line, people are still buying, reading, and talking about books. It might take some more work to fish through all the noise to find them, but really, with social media, has that ever not been the case? Also, with social media or any other type of social media strategy, if you find yourself doing the same thing that you've always done over and over for a decent period of time and it's not working, it's likely time to reevaluate, regroup, and do something different. That's the thing about strategy. It's dynamic, not fixed. Read the room, be a real person, and have real conversations with people. Focus on relationships. Thank you for joining me here on Your Daily Writing Habit, where I am helping you write and finish writing an awesome book. And I would love to see you in my Ink Authors group on Facebook. Any further questions on this topic or really anything I talk about here on the show, I always put a link in the show notes. Until tomorrow, happy writing.